This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com, here with the video app review of an application we've had this week, which is really great. It's called EarlyMath, Raise a Math Genius. Not to put any kind of thoughts in your head about that or anything, but this is a wonderful education app. Rarely have we seen something this thorough, this interesting, this smart, progressive, and with a price tag like this. So just to let you know, this is going to be a really good one, so you're definitely going to want to watch this. And the EarlyMath is designed as an education app for children between the ages of 1 and 5. It's about teaching pre-K children the basic math skills that are going to be their founding baseline for so much of their educational process. If you get them started like this with this early learning method, then you're really going to have something special on your hands. So there's a couple different parts of this application. One is called Getting to Know the Animals, because there are in this application actually tons of animals that are featured: domestic animals, birds, African animals, and marine animals. And what the application actually does is it uses these animals throughout the application to reinforce memory and to improve those counting skills with familiar objects like pictures they'll see through here. So this application is really intended, as we'll look at in a minute, to be an educational resource used by parents with their children. It isn't an app you wouldn't mind handing them, because they're not going to really do any harm in here, but really they're going to get the most out of it, and so is your whole family if you play with this game with them, even for just 10 minutes or so a day. So they'll see these different pictures. They push this, it will read out the name, it'll make actually a sound. So not only are they getting a visual, they're getting an audible reminder, and all this is tying in with their mathematics skills. And they could just go through this one by one and touch this and hear, whatever the sound is. Now obviously we're talking, so we're not going to hear that because there's lots of background music and things like that, but you'll be able to go through all these with them, which is really great. Navigating is really simple too. They also break them into landscapes, which are sideways, forgive me, I'm not going to flip that right now, but you can actually go through these one at a time and look at them all that way too. So really great little Getting to Know the Animals, a lot of fun for kids. Kids love that kind of stuff. Here in Learning Digits, they can actually go through these numbers a couple different ways, incrementally or randomly, and this is where they're going to get that first base knowledge of them. And there is a really great feature that we love called Record Your Voice. You actually can record your own voice saying all these numbers and saying these encouraging phrases. That way it's super personalized. Just from personal experience, kids love this. So let me go ahead and turn the volume back up just so I can show you what I mean. And we are showing this app here to you on the iPad. This is a universal app. It's absolutely free, which is mind-boggling because it's so amazing. And it's free and universal here on the iPad. It looks beautiful, but it's also great on the iPhone. So when you have a number up, you would tap
0,
and it will read your version, or
0.
you can have it read its own version of it off. It does that for all the numbers, and it's just a great way to reinforce all that with them. As usual, navigating is great. There's also a way to go through them randomly, that way they're not just remembering them in order. And same thing, you would touch to play either of the audio versions. So very great, straightforward learning feature, and recording is super easy and really great. And then there's the start counting section, where they would actually go through start counting. Now, this is amazing because you can customize it so many ways. You can choose which animals they are using. This first section in sounds, every time they touch one, it will actually make the sound. It'll actually have you counting off them if you want to. If you want to include your voice, you can here. Red means it's selected, and white means it's not. Just so amazing. I'm super blown away with this application still, and I've been looking at it for hours. So you can select a series of animals that you like, so you can personalize it to your child. You can choose difficulty between 1 and 6. You can choose how many numbers they count up to, 3, 5, 10, whatever you'd like, and you can start. And then it's going to be like this. They can touch it. We're going to go ahead and pump up that audio again. There's fun background music.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
So you get the picture. Definitely customizable, and the sounds are all really fun. The bubbles section doesn't count off for them, but it does show them, let them select them by bubbles. And again, you can choose all those different settings. and it's a really, really great interface and really quick to do, and it can show you the time. I wish there was a reporting feature in this application. It's the only thing I missed was it telling you how they did. But again, ideally you'll be playing this with them. In the Pro section, it doesn't have bubbles and doesn't read anything off. It just has them use their fingers for it. So again, just mind-blowingly beautiful, really great way to reinforce information in so many different ways, audibly, visually, different kinds of educational input. It's brilliant. We gave this application a 5 out of 5 stars, and I don't think you'll be surprised. There's great walkthrough for information there if you want to see how to use it, and there's an extra parenting section here with tons of information about this ChildUp learning method, and how to use this for brain development, for intelligence, parents as being the first teachers, how important math can be, and then there's a link to outside with that ChildUp. There are some links out of the app there at the bottom, but again, just nothing bad. This is an app you wouldn't feel bad handing to a kid at all. So again, here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, we did give this wonderful early math application a 5 out of 5 stars. If you are a parent, go, 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 get this. If you're a teacher of pre-K, go, 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 get this application. Can't say enough nice things about it. I'm really glad to have it here this week at the iPhoneAppReview.com. So until next time, this has been Valerie Lauer.